Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be doing a stock analysis on Kongsberg Group. Now you might notice that I pronounce this quite differently than most of you. That is because I'm from Denmark, so I know how it's pronounced. Now, without further ado, let's look at it. Now, as you can see, recently we had a golden cross here. This is a sign of quite large upwards momentum in the stock, which is nice. And this was just right after about a 10-day period, 15-day period after this death cross here, which came because of their earnings. As you can see, they made 3.7% less on each stock than anticipated. Now, as you can see, then it nosedived right down to about 1.11 Nordic crowns. Now, but then zoom out and take a look. It might have looked bad here, but it has risen 500 Nordic crowns since then, which is insane. And now, as you might notice, we have this orange S over here, and if you don't know what that is a stock split. This is coming on the 3rd of June 2025. I cannot explain to you enough how insanely nice this is, because 80 times out of 100, if a stock splits, it's gonna increase upwards of 11% within the first month. So just wait and see. Next time there is a dip in this stock, I'm gonna purchase everything I can, because splits are very nice. This means that the board want to split the stocks because they want more volume. What volume is how many stocks are traded. Now, imagine this. This is about $300. No, it's not. $200. About around $200. So imagine this costs $200 and you can't afford that because you only have $150 to invest. That sucks. Now, if we do this, split this 1 to 5, it's only gonna be about 40 bucks. Then you can buy 4 of the stocks. So this is quite nice for smaller investors which get in, but also it's quite nice for very large institutions as the volume is increased, which means that the technicals gets easier to read because there are more single stocks. So that is very nice. Now, if you take a look at the overall trend on this stock, it is just insane. Look at how well this is, and look at all those green E's down here at the bottom, and the dividends as well. Just very nice stock. It just increases. Now, if you don't know what they make military equipment for the NATO, and it is one of the biggest partners of NATO. Now, they make things for boats, planes, land vehicles, military systems. They are very, very big in missile systems, land to sea, sea to land, sea to air, and air-to-air missiles is their primary focus within the military, but they also make stuff for space and a lot of other interesting things. Now, if we look at the market cap, it is 275 billion Nordic crowns, which is a very large company. Now, of course, as you can see, the red E here, they made less money than anticipated. But if you, and of course, you might know that these numbers above the estimate here should always be under 5 usually. And when they're above 5, that means that they are making more than enough money than they should. Now you might say, why should they be above, below 5? And that is simply because once they earn too much on each stock, the amount of influence the single numbers have, it grows exponentially. Now let's say they say we're gonna earn 10 crowns, Norse crowns each, and they earn 9.7. That is quite a big loss. But if they say we're gonna earn 2 and it is at 1.9 instead, that is smaller and it's taken less badly. So that is why you always want to make sure that your earnings per share is makes a bit more sense, so they don't have these big swings. As you can see, they took a huge hit here, down 250 Nordic crowns after they performed badly. Now, dividend yield, as you can see, the yield in percent is quite poor. Of course, we don't like it when it's below 1%. Again, the number here is big, but always look at the percent when dividends. So I don't really like that. But the reason they don't pay out that many dividends is because they are reinvesting so much capital into the production facility as of now, because the European Union and NATO countries in Europe are want to be purchasing stuff from European countries. Now let's look at their income. It is very nice, as you can see, slowly but surely increasing, as well as their margins. We like to see their margins follow with their earnings. This means that they are more productive, and for every krona they spend, they get more back. So this is very, very nice. Very, very nice. If you look at the graphs for the past 3 years, you can see 2023 down here, quite poor, and of course 2024, every single defense stock had a hell of a year last year, and I think it's going to be the same this year. Now you might think, well, it is the highest it's been in quite some time. Yes, it is. I think it's going to be the highest it's ever been, to be honest. But if you have that mentality, let's say you bought it now, you won't buy it now because it's the highest ever, and it reaches 4,000 Nordic crowns. Imagine if the first time Nvidia hit all-time high, if you didn't buy then, how much money would I lost. So it's not about is the highest it's ever been. It's is there upwards momentum? Is there chance there it's gonna increase? Do they make money? Yes, they do. Are they gonna make more money? Most likely. So it's just very, very nice at the moment. And of course, as you can also see down here in the RSI, we are trading quite a lot in the upper channel here. Anything above 50 is very nice. We did have this little dip down here when their earnings came out and was poor, but it came right from a spike down to a dip, and it spiked right after again and right after again. So it's very, very nice at the moment. Now the technical analysis here is a buy. Now if we take one day, it's a buy. Let's see, within 1 month, it's a strong buy. Now this is crazy. 1 month technicals, it's a strong buy with oscillators, summary, and moving average is crazy. This almost never happens. So get into this while you can. I cannot recommend that enough. And analyst rating is low, but of course it shot up recently, so they haven't had a chance to reiterate their analyses. Now, this is quite interesting. Unlike many European defense stocks, this is a strong buy, 5 hold, 1 sell, and 1 strong sell. So it's quite nuanced here, which I like quite a lot, to be honest, because that means a lot of people are having different sides on it. Of course, when it's strong buy, and hold, we want them to be up here. But the fact that there's also some that are pessimistic is a good symbol, because that means that the hype train won't go in forever. So this is a bit more stable stock, so I like this quite a lot, because everybody wants their stocks to increase through the roof, but we don't want them to fall through the floor down here as well. So we don't want that. Now, if they do fall a bit, the support level for this stock, the most recent one, is around here at about 125. As you can see, we had this, but otherwise, then the next one we have to go all the way down here to just about 1,000 Nordic krones. So yeah, if it's gonna fall, it should fall to down here. Then, but I think personally this one is gonna go after the split, of course. So let's do some calculations real quick. Calculator, and say this. All right. Let's just take the current one and try the 5. That is 323 Nordic crowns. I think this is easily gonna go up to 800. So I think it's gonna increase after the split at least. So what would that be from now? So I think it's gonna go up at least 100% from now. Not gonna lie. I think at least 150, 100, 150%. I would recommend buy this to everybody I knew. I like this stock so much. That was it for this video. If you did like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any other stocks you want me to take a look at and make an analysis of, please leave it in the description below.